Hello, friends. Welcome back to Transcendent Astrology and Tarot. My name is Michelle Fondon. I am the author of 12 published books, including Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love, and Twin Flame Union, The 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey. You can find all of my published books on Amazon and Ingram Spark. If you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you here. Thank you for subscribing. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up and putting a comment in the comment section below, even if it's thank you for the video. I do one-on-one tarot readings. You can book that at my website below. Welcome to the Twin Flame Weekly Tarot Reading for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the couple. This is for October 6th through the 12th of 2025. I always like to start by saying a blessing over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, archangels, angels of God, twin flames, guardian angels, let this reading be of the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to all involved. Archangel Michael, stand guard, casting away all lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels, twin flame angels help twin flames around the world understand what they need to know to learn and to grow. So here we are, starting with the divine feminines in this collective. Divine feminines, guardian angels, divine feminine spirit guides. What is the divine feminine collective energy toward divine masculine this week, starting October 6th? This is kind of a tentative card coming up, but I want a qualifier because I don't think that's the actual card. So let's go ahead and get a qualifier for divine feminines. What else for divine feminine energy? Okay, we have the Star. This is really interesting because the first card that came out is the Three of Michael, or the Three of Swords, which is the card of great sadness. This could be emotional processing, dark night of the soul, dealing with emotions. Now, on the day that I am publishing this video, it is a full moon, and sometimes the full moons, it's a full moon in Aries, by the way. Sometimes the full moons can just bring about deep emotions because it's something you're releasing. It's limiting beliefs that you are releasing. It is backlogged. Okay, I'm trying to get what the angels are saying here. It's like backlogged emotions is what they're saying. Backlogged emotions. Okay, angels, thank you for that. So I would wager to say that it's just stuff you haven't dealt with. So we have this, the Three of Swords that says release your past, but I really feel that the main energy is the Star card, which is about your divine destiny. Now, I feel like what you are releasing with the Three of Swords is going to get you toward your divine destiny with the Star card. Maybe there is some negativity when it comes to your divine masculine twin flame. Maybe there are backlogged, to use the angels term that they gave me, maybe there are some backlogged emotions that you haven't yet eliminated from the past, meaning you're just still holding on to them. It's not serving you in any way, but you're still holding on to those negative emotions towards your divine masculine. Now is the time to release that, to clear that, to get rid of it for good. Now, I have created a workshop called Elevate Your Twin Flame Vibration, which can help you to do this. It is a very reasonable workshop. I think I have it priced at like $49. It's online. You'll get the first lesson for free so you can see what it's about. I will put that link in the description box below. But I believe that once you have completely let go of those darker emotions, negative emotions, things that are really still anchoring you to the past that are no longer serving you, that you will be on the pathway toward your divine destiny with the Star card, which is a wonderful energy, and I really like it. But this is just a heads up that there's some stuff you're needing to release. Let's take a look at divine masculine twin flames and what energy are they bringing to the table this week. DMs, guardian angels, and spirit guides. What are divine masculines bringing energetically to the table this week? We have the Chariot. I really like it. Another major arcana card. So of course, the Star card is also a major arcana card. The Chariot is about managing the yin yang energies, managing the masculine feminine energies, moving things forward. Things are finally moving in the right direction. This could indicate communication. It could indicate short distance travel. It could indicate movement in the connection, movement in the relationship, especially coming from the divine masculine. I really enjoy the Chariot card anytime it comes out upright. I find that it's almost like the bearer of good news, the bearer of good communication, the bearer of good travel. It's always indicating forward moving momentum, which I really like. It could be career advancement for divine masculines, but I feel like this has more to do with them feeling confident enough in this connection to be able to move forward in a positive direction. Let's go ahead and get the couples energy. So for divine masculines and divine feminines as a twin flame couple, twin flame angels and romance angels, what is this energy looking like for this week? We have another one here. It is another major arcana card. It says decision. Now, I feel like this is the ego card. It is placeholder 15 in the major arcana. It says, release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So that's really interesting that this comes out. What it is showing is an angel who is releasing birds from a cage. I think this is very much represented by ego energy, which in traditional tarot is the devil energy. But if we look at this, this is about releasing things that are holding you back, which I just mentioned for divine feminines. So it's about releasing and letting go of fears, of anxieties, of negative emotions that are holding you back. Now, this is for the twin flame couple. So again, I feel like divine masculines are letting go of things that are holding them back because we have the Chariot. I feel like divine feminines are working on it when it comes to the Three of Swords and the Star cards. But the decision word that the author of this deck chose is an interesting one. Because in traditional tarot, if it's devil, and in the angel tarot that I typically use, it's called ego. But the decision is almost like you need to make the decision to transcend the ego, to let yourself out of the cage. And that's really what the traditional use of that card is about, because the devil shows the lovers that are tied to each other with handcuffs and neck chains, but they are very loosely fitted, meaning they could very easily take them off. So it's just saying like unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. That you need to work through your self-confidence, then that's what you're needing to work through. If it's that you need to be more optimistic, that's what you're needing to work through. If it's feelings of I'm not worthy of being with my twin flame on some level, whether it's overtly exacerbated form of that worry, or whether it's just very subtle that you're having worry and doubt that maybe my twin flame will never want to be with me, That could be very subtle, but it's still something that's needed to be worked through. That is super interesting that that came out as a result of the masculine and feminine energies. The stronger energy here, of course, is the worry and concern, is more of the ego, doubts, and fears. So that's super interesting. Let's see, though, how it plays out with the romance energy. So romance angels and twin flame angels, what is the romance energy between the twin flames this week? Please and thank you. We have pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, so here we are going back to the ego-based thoughts. So are the red flags ego-based thoughts? Are the red flags trying to go back into those lower energies when you have transcended those lower energies? Let me give you an example. A lower energy might be guilt, blame, or shame. Those could be the lower energies. Another thing I do need to highlight here, because this card, the Devil card, and this card, the red flag card, could be like addictions. So if it's somebody, if it's you or your twin flame who has minorly dealt with addictions, meaning you haven't completely overcome it, then it could be like, just be careful, because maybe you or your person, you're not out of the woods yet. So that could be it for some of you, not all of you. I don't feel like that's for everyone. But I do feel that the red flag bit is like, be careful not to enter into those lower energies. Again, those ego-based energies of keeping you in worry, keeping you in fear, keeping you in blame, shame, or guilt, or playing the victim. Make sure that you're not moving back into those lower energies when you've spent so much time and effort to transcend those things. So let's see, what else for the twin flame couple? Please and thank you. We have engagement. Your love life is moving toward a deeper commitment. This is a higher level of commitment. It's ascending. Now, could this mean a literal engagement for you, twin flame? Of course it could, right? It absolutely positively could. But it could also just mean that, like, if you were in total separation, then engaging into a higher level of commitment could be that you're starting to talk to one another again. If you were just friends and your twin flame friend zoned you, but you've been keeping in contact with each other, it could be, okay, now we're taking it to a ascending level of dating rather than just being friends. So I like this. And really that's about moving forward. And that's really what divine masculines are facing with the Chariot energy. So let's see, one more, please and thank you. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Oh, there's so much I want to say about this one. I wrote in something very recently, in my book, in fact, the one that is most recently published, The 8 Limbs of Yoga for Modern Times. And I know a lot of you might not be yogis, and if you are, do pick up that book. But about a year and a half ago, I started listening to Abraham Hicks recordings, and they have a theme song that says, joy is the key, that everything we live for is joy. So everything else is details. And I feel like this message for you, twin flame, is don't get caught up in the more negative emotions. Don't stay burdened to your past. Don't stay chained to your ego. Move beyond that and just choose joy. And when you choose joy, when you choose passion, everything else resolves itself. All the problems, all the burdens, all the sorrows tend to get resolved. when you choose joy over all else, when you choose your passions over all else. And I feel like the angels are saying here that actually passion, joy, they are the keys to a twin flame reunion. When we thought it was something else, we thought it was focusing on the wounding, we thought it was focusing on the healing, we thought it was waiting in the corner for divine masculine to heal. We thought it was all of those other things. And in fact, what the angels are saying here is that no, it's really about living with passion, living with joy in your heart at all moments of your life. And when you live with enjoyment, when you are joyfully living your life with passion, then all the other things fall into place. I think that is the biggest message for today, to release those lower energies. Okay, now we are going to get 3 messages from DM to DF. And then afterward, I'm going to do an extended DM to DF message reading on my website. You can join me at the link below. Divine Masculine, Twin Flame, what do you need to say to your Divine Feminine this week, the week of October 6th through the 12th of 2025? We are about to reunite. We are about to reunite. This is so interesting because Divine Masculine got the Chariot. Moving forward, moving ahead, moving toward. I like it. DM, what else do you need to say to DF, please and thank you? I will call you very soon. Wow, these messages are very telling. We are about to reunite. I will call you very soon. All right, this is so cool. Let's see, GM, what else do you need to say to DF this week, please and thank you? You are constantly in my dreams. So for those divine feminines that have been worrying about, are they thinking of me? How do I know that they're even in my life still? Have they totally forgotten about me? I don't know. I think that they just forgot who I am. Their higher self is like, no, no, no. You are constantly in their dreams. So how could they forget about you? So interesting. And I like the we are about to reunite and I will call you soon, because I mentioned for DMs that the Chariot could be about moving forward with communication, moving forward with a visit, moving forward with the journey. So I really like that. And that is an excellent way to end this reading today. Don't forget to join me, because I'll be continuing this reading with more messages from DM to DF on my website. The link is below to join, and it's totally free. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this with other twin flames, and don't forget to support my channel. This particular channel is not monetized, so you can pick up a copy of one of my 12 published books. You can go to my website where I have a Twin Flame Books and Courses tab with so many resources for twin flames. I've been doing this for twin flames since 2019. So go ahead and check that out on my website, and I will see you in the next video.